what are some of the sectors, the industries that are seeing most impact or ROI, from your solutions?
Right. Healthcare is obviously one of them. And I can give you some real life examples of some of the solutions and the value we create for our customers. But healthcare is one industry. Some of the others are supply chain logistics. We are very actively involved in large or supply chain logistics applications where ROI is quite interesting. Oil and gas, for sure. Construction. We do have a lot of construction deployments where the systems generate interesting ROIs for the customers. When I say interesting, I usually mean less than 1 year. And when you look at the investment size and the value generated against it, it's quite attractive. So as I mentioned earlier, the two main pillars of our technology is safety and efficiency. So those are where the value is coming from. Our systems increase the safety of an environment, of a workplace, and it also increases the efficiency. Let me give you some examples from real life deployments. When I say safety, I mean our solutions are geared towards forklift collision warning systems, for instance. We equip forklifts with our collision warning controllers units, and then we give out tags for pedestrians, for employees. And then you set up a safe zone. You tell the forklift to sound an alarm, an alert, if a forklift is like 9 feet or 12 feet away from a pedestrian. And these are
Oh,
all
wow.
parametrically controlled by the users. If the forklift violates the safe zone you create, it behaves differently. So when I say differently, it may trigger an audible alert. It may slow down the forklift automatically, or we can put the forklift to complete stop by decelerating it gradually. This makes sure that bodily accidents are totally prevented by controlling the forklift. This is our forklift collision warning system. In connection to that, we also provide real-time forklift tracking systems. This is mainly for the efficiency of the forklift. So when you look at an actual floor plan, let's say it's a distribution center, you have 300 forklifts operating. You can know exactly where each forklift is, who operates which forklift, and what are the utilization times, which forklift is being operated by how long, by whom. So a lot of our customers use this data for fleet analytics. Lots of real life examples like a division goes to the purchasing department, requires them to buy new forklifts. Mostly the purchasing managers don't have any data at all. They don't know if the existing forklift fleet is being utilized, if it's utilized more than normal, under average. So all the decision-making criteria is based on just verbal communication. But a customer who deploys our solution, they have all the kind of data that they need to really make an informed decision. By analyzing our data, they know which forklifts or which groups of forklifts are utilized more in which shifts, which forklifts are idle, and then they can divert traffic if needed. But sometimes the request might be real, but at least they make data-driven decisions by deploying a solution like that. So we make companies more efficient in terms of their purchasing decisions. And then when you create location with safety, you can apply some really interesting behaviors like end-of-aisle slowdowns. A forklift exiting from a narrow aisle, there might be other traffic which is not visible. Lots of accidents happen because of this reason. So our system understands that a forklift is approaching end of an aisle, and it automatically slows down the forklift to its minimum speed, make sure that there is no safety risk. And then once the system decides that there's no safety risk, it gives back the control to an operator, and the operator can speed up to its normal speed. In some days, a certain part of the warehouse might be too busy with pedestrians. Like it might be a special day where there's lots of picking, there's lots of packaging, lots of pedestrians. You can create an exclusion zone, a geofence area. Once you create that exclusion zone, forklift entrance traffic might be, you may limit the traffic there. These are some of the additional safety-related features that our system is being used today in real-life examples. This is more on the forklift safety efficiency side. There's much more in healthcare or construction. I can give you more examples if those are interesting.